Alrighty, Spider-Man 94, issue 1. This was not it. This was not it at all. I did not enjoy this comic book one bit, and it pains me to say that. Well, let's start off. Honestly, when this first got announced, I was overjoyed. I was over the moon. I was so excited. I'm not a fan of miniseries. You guys know I like buying super long runs. I don't like buying miniseries. I was tempted to buy that Wolverine Greg Capullo miniseries. I didn't, but I'm like, bro, it's the Spider-Man animated TV show from 1994. This was my childhood. I grew up watching this. I'm like, I'm gonna get it. I don't care. I have to get it. And every day that progressed, I regretted putting it on my pull list even more and more. When it came out, the creator of the show, the brainchild of the show, John Sepper Jr., said, I have nothing to do with this. They didn't tell me anything. Who wrote this? This guy, Mateus. Apparently, he's a good Spider-Man writer. Allegedly. That's what everyone says. Oh, he's really good. He's done all these iconic stories. I don't really be reading Spider-Man comics like that. Like, I have a crap ton of Spider-Man comics from the 90s, from the 80s, but, like, I don't really read Spider-Man arcs. I'm not, like, super into Spider-Man comic lore that I am, like, with Batman. So this Mateus guy, he's supposed to be good. Not with this. Not, in my opinion, not this. So that was strike one. John Semper Jr. is not on it. The GOAT, the guy who created the show, they didn't bring him back. They brought back the original X-Men creators when they did the revival show. Don't know why. And it's not like John Semper Jr. hasn't done comics. He did like a whole ass Green Lantern thing a couple of years ago, or like a decade ago. So that's strike one. Strike two is, if I took away this 94, would this look like the Spider-Man 94 TV series? No, you would think, oh, this is just some random-ass Spider-Man miniseries. Because the art in this book looks nothing like the TV show. And, like, I don't even care if the story was bad. Because, like, you can mess up a story fine. How do you mess up the art? How do you mess up literally tracing the character designs from the TV show? You literally have to trace characters. You could just pause the TV show and then trace the screen. And then you'd be fine. No one would complain about it. What the actual hell is this? Peter Parker looks like shit. I'm gonna cuss. Peter Parker looks like shit. What is this? Where's my finger? What is this? This is supposed to be the same guy in the TV series? Are you kidding me? Mary Jane, if Mary Jane wasn't wearing a yellow top and a purple pants, you would not assume that that's Mary Jane from the TV series. The only person in this entire book that remotely, that ever so slightly even looks like their television counterpart is Aunt May. She, like, I can squint and I see the vision. I kind of see. Now, if she wasn't wearing a blue top, would I kind of see it? I don't even know, but her face at least kind of sorta looks like her. And you're like, oh, Richard, maybe you're just, it's a bad panel. Maybe it's not a good panel. Okay, let's find another panel of this alleged Peter Parker from the 90s TV series. You're telling me this is Spider-Man 1994. You're telling that's Spider-Man 1994. Really. Give me a break. Like this, the art genuinely pissed me off. The story was not good. Don't get me wrong. I did not like the story, but I can even give the story a pass. How do you fumble the art? I don't know who this Toe guy thinks he is, but like Jim Toe. Listen, I have not liked comic book art in the past, but I've never genuinely been pissed off, like angered by comic book art before. Jim Toe, I don't even know what to tell you, man. I don't. And what kind of pisses me off even more is the front page. It's like they give us a little taste of what could have been. Because the very first page is like, oh, here's the classic characters. Here's the classic character designs. It looks beautiful. It looks great. This literal first page of the credits, and you see Spider-Man over there and the villains. This is the best page in the entire book. I'm not even joking. Because it actually looks like the characters from the TV show. And you're like, oh, why are you so fussy over the character design? It's because you're literally taking the fans of this TV show that I grew up watching, and you're just bastardizing the characters. You're making a random-ass Spider-Man miniseries and slapping on 94. You're slapping on 2 numbers just so a dumbass like me can buy it and spend money on it. And that genuinely pisses me off. because I don't understand how you can fumble tracing character designs. No one's asking you to create your own interpretation of the character, to reinvent the wheel regarding Spider-Man. No one cares about your interpretation of Spider-Man. No one gives a shit. We want to see what the animated series looks like. I don't understand every single animated to comic adaptation. Look at this TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures. Look at the Batman animated series comic. Look at the freaking X-Men re-release they did last year. Every single one. All they gotta do is trace the designs. Just trace it. No one cares. Everyone will be satisfied. And this Jim Toe genius decided to, oh, I'm gonna do my own interpretation. And it's not even good. This does not look like he looks like a teenager here. What are we doing? Like, it genuinely looks bad. Like, actually pisses me off. I've been ranting about this art for 6 minutes, so I want to talk about the story. The story is, if I'm being nice, it's a 5 out of 10. This is like, people stood by this guy's name, J. Amadeus, or whatever the hell his name is. Every page I turn, I'm like, why couldn't this be John Semper Jr.? Why couldn't this be John Semper Jr.? You idiots, Marvel, you dumbasses. It's fine. Literally in the first, like, 2 pages, Mary Jane's like, oh, will you marry me? And then Peter's like, no, because, like, I watched you die. And then, maybe that could have been an interesting arc to explore throughout the series. And at the end, he's like, you know what? I'm sorry. You're the real MJ. Let's get married. But no, literally, like, 5 pages later, he's like, actually, never mind. Yeah, okay, fine, let's get married. Like, what was even the point of having that hurdle in the first place if you're going to solve it in, like, literally the next couple pages? It was the dumbest shit ever. And, like, again, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not super well-versed in, like, that much Spider-Man lore, so I have no idea who any villains are in this book. Like, when it comes to Spider-Man lore, I know who the 90s villains are. Anything, like, Brand New Day and, like, any of that, I have no idea. I don't really keep up with modern Spider-Man, so, like, who are these people? Like, who is this guy? I have a feeling this might be Mary Jane, bro, because of the red hair. Like, this is Mary Jane. I have no idea. Like, literally, I don't know. And then there's, who else is here? Like, there's, like, I don't even know. There's this dude. I genuinely have no idea who this guy is. And it's like, okay, cool. Like on one hand, I saw the vision. Okay, let's take these new villains and incorporate them in the 90s universe. Like, that would be cool, right? But it doesn't feel like these villains are incorporated in the 90s universe because it does not look or feel like the 90s universe at all. It just doesn't. It's not like, ooh, here's the spin on what these modern age villains will be in the 90s show, because they don't look like they're in the 90s show. Again, this whole book was a massive letdown. I didn't enjoy it. Not at all. Like, I am going to buy the rest of the series just because I bought the first issue. It's only 5 other issues, whatever, and it'll be something interesting to review. I don't anticipate this gets any better unless they fire this Toe guy and replace him with literally get a 15-year-old and just let him trace panels from the Spider-Man TV show. Again, I just can't get over how stupid that was. Yeah, I don't anticipate enjoying this, but I will get the other issues just because I'm not going to get number 1. Again, I'm very finicky about comic issues I buy. If I buy one, I have to get the rest. I just have to. No matter how bad it is, I need to finish it. I have to complete it no matter how bad it is. It's just not good. It's just not good at all. Like, again, the art in this book is a 6.5 to 7 out of 10 if this was a random Spider-Man miniseries, but it's not. You're supposed to be adapting the animated TV show from the 90s, and that show has a very, very, very distinctive art style, and they completely threw it out the window. Completely. Like, okay, I'll give him this. Like, the Dr. Octopus kind of looks like Dr. Octopus from the animated show. Some of the villains here in this one panel, in this one cover, kind of does look like the animated show. And then when you open the book, it's just a bunch of nonsense. You're really telling me this is from the animated show? Really? I'm just so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. Honestly, spend your money wisely and get Batman #1. Get Batman #1. The one positive I will give about this comic book, and this was part of my Batman #1 rant, is the paper quality Marvel is putting out is significantly better than the paper quality DC puts out. At least, like, this book feels like it's not gonna dishevel in 5 minutes. And also, I do like something that DC should do. I think that would be cool. The one props I will give Marvel, which has nothing to do with this book, this is just Marvel in general, is I think it is pretty cool. I can't even find it. Where is it? Yeah, I think it is pretty cool that they have like a digital download thing where you can scan it and get your own copy. This genuinely is the first Marvel book, like first brand new Marvel book I've ever bought in like 10 years. So like I didn't even like know about it. So I'm just kind of just impressed that they have like a little scan thing so you can get a digital copy. I do like that. That is pretty cool. Again, that's not a praise to this book specifically. Jim Toe, you should be fired. JD Medeas, men's are overrating you because everyone was like, "Oh, don't worry, don't worry, John Semper Jr. It's fine that he's on the book because Jamie Day Medeas, he's like such a good writer, such a good Spider-Man writer." If this is your proof that if this is your evidence that he's a Spider-Man writer, the good Spider-Man writer, this is not good evidence at all because this book was a complete letdown. I did not like it. This book gets like a 2 out of 10. 1 out of 10. This might be my lowest rated book I've ever reviewed on this channel. Like, I'm not even joking. I can't think of a worse book I've reviewed. I mean, there's some really bad Tom King Batman books, but like, at least the art in those books were good. At least like the art was always, when Tom King snapped Alfred's neck, at least it looked good. That there's that.